Good morning, second graders. Happy Monday. It's Miss Garcia, and we are going to talk a little bit about what we're going to do this week in ELA, English Language Arts. We are still in Module 2, so that means we are going to continue talking about how to discover our world. So while we're getting settled, have a look at our essential question again. How does exploring help us understand the world around us? Teachers, go ahead and pause your video and let a few of your students share their thoughts about our essential question. Let's take a quick look at our knowledge map for this module. In the center in red, you will see Discovering Our World. That is our main theme that we are going to be talking about for 3 weeks. Last week, this week, and next week as we continue through Module 2. And we discovered last week that we can talk about states of matter to figure things out about our world. And we talked about solids and liquids and gases. We also have talked about our senses and how we can use our 5 senses to help us discover our world. And explore. That part of our knowledge map has a lot of science vocabulary in it. Investigate, identify, record, examine, invent, classify. Those are all words that we use when we are talking about science. These are your high frequency words for this week, kiddos, and they are all hidden in this word cloud. So teachers, go ahead and pause the video and take a couple minutes. Let your students study the word cloud and work together to all find the 10 high frequency words together. This week's spelling words are from Word List 5, and they are a mixture of words with a short vowel sound and words with a long vowel sound. And they're really cool this week because we get to see word by word how changing the spelling pattern can change the vowel sound. So for example, words that have the CVC spelling pattern, that consonant, then a vowel, then a consonant, those are going to have the short vowel sound. Words that have the VCE spelling pattern with a vowel, a consonant, and that silent E or the magic E at the end, that's going to change the vowel sound from long to short. So the vowel is going to say its name, loud and proud, say its name. Let's look at our words. We have tap, T-A-P. So that's a consonant, vowel, and then a consonant. That's a CVC spelling pattern, so it makes the short A sound, tap. But if we put that silent E, that magic E on the end, it's now going to change the vowel sound from short A to long A. The A is going to say its name. Let's try it out. Tap, short A, to tape, long A. Pretty cool, right? And then fin, CVC spelling pattern, short I. But if I add that magic E on the end, the vowel now says its name. It's long vowel sound. It turns into fine. Cute and ride both have that magic E, that silent E on the end, and they both make the long vowel sound. If I were to take the E off of cute, I would have cut, and that would be short. Then we have rob and robe, cap and cape. See how that works? Slid, slide, your challenge words, scrap, scrape, and then your review words to review the spelling patterns from last week. Shop, wish, cut, and rid. The reading skill we're going to use today is setting. This is one that you guys are very good at and you're doing so well with. The setting of a story is where and when the story takes place. And some stories can have more than one setting. If it's a longer story, the setting could change, especially if it's a chapter book. And to figure out the setting, we're going to use our senses, right? We're going to pay close attention to the details that the author gives us. And we're looking for information about where and when the story takes place. And if you look at the anchor chart, you will see you're going to use the words and you're going to use the illustrations. So we have to take both of those and use them together to figure out where the setting, the where and the when of a story is taking place. So the story that we're going to read today is a fantasy story. That means that things that are happening in this book, they could not happen in real life. Let's go ahead and take a look at the front cover. So I'll go ahead and tell you that that is Stanley on the front cover, that dog on the ladder. What do you think Stanley is doing? Let's make a prediction. What do you think this book might be about? And teachers, you can stop the video and have a couple of your friends share out their ideas. Okay, so we are going to stop the video here. We're going to take a listen to the read aloud. That's going to be a separate video. And then we will finish our lesson together as a group. So after we listen to the read aloud, we are going to come back and we are going to answer some questions together. And teachers, you'll do this with your class. If you are not with a teacher, then you're going to come back to this video and answer the questions on your own. Here's the first one. What clues in the text and pictures tell you the time of day? Walter tells the family that Stanley is making stew in the kitchen and that he fixed the old TV. What clues in the pictures tell you that Stanley might be doing more than cooking and fixing things? And why does Stanley make noise all night? What clues in the text and pictures tell you where the family is at the end of the story? Lastly, your assignment, one of your ELA assignments today, is to answer 2 questions about this story. You will find this assignment in Schoology in your English Language Arts course in today's folder. So in your red reading notebook, you're going to go to the next blank page and you're going to write today's date at the top of the page. Then you are going to read the text. You're going to read the words on page 4. You're going to look at the illustrations on pages 5 through 7. And then you're going to answer these questions. What is the main setting of this story? And what clues in the text and pictures help you figure out where the story takes place? I've taken pages 4 and pages 5 through 7 and I've made them into slides that you can access through this video as well after you've listened to the read aloud. All right, guys, remember, use these videos to help you with your assignments. You can pause them, you can go back and rewind them, you can fast forward them to a part in the video that you need if you're working on your questions. So use the videos. Thank you so much, y'all. You're doing great.